Good morning, everyone. Welcome to our Red Short webinar. During today's presentation, we'll be discussing the two recently discovered types of ransomware, AlumniLocker and Humble. A link to the related article will be available in the chat box. Okay, so two new types of ransomware, AlumniLocker and Humble, were recently found by Trend Micro. These two variants have new and different ways of doing things with very different traits that show just how diverse the world of ransomware has become as more cybercriminals attempt to join in with cyber extortion. AlumniLocker is a variant of Thanos ransomware, which has been discussed before by Red Sky Alliance. There's a very detailed article from this past summer if anybody needs a link to it. It can be provided. Anyways, AlumniLocker immediately stands out by demanding a ransom of 10 bitcoins, which as of yesterday was around $530,000. The ransomware is delivered to victims via a malicious PDF attachment that appears to be an invoice, which is distributed in phishing emails. The PDF contains a link, which will extract a zip archive, which in turn runs a PowerShell script to drop the payload and execute ransomware. The attackers controlling AlumniLocker threaten to publish data stolen from the victim's network if they're not paid within 48 hours. But because the ransom is so ridiculously large, victims may decide it is too much to pay. This is one of the inconsistencies in their techniques, along with the fact that their data leak site on the dark web does not actually work. These all indicate that the attackers behind AlumniLocker are probably just starting out in cyber, or at least with this tool. Now onto Humble ransomware. Humble ransomware first appeared in February of this year, but is considerably different in many ways. The ransom is tiny, just $10, which of course indicates that the attackers are targeting individuals as opposed to organizations. Oddly, at this point it is not confirmed how Humble is distributed, but is most likely to be phishing attacks. To push victims toward the ransom, Humble threatens that if the user restarts their system, the entire MBR will be rewritten, rendering their machine unusable. That's just one way in which Humble is different than what we've observed in the past. The other thing is that Humble is compiled with an executable wrapper and batch file, and also uses Discord, which is a voice, text, and video communication service popular among gamers to send reports back to its author. All right, malicious email subject lines. The top subject lines are listed on the top left. These include spelling and grammar issues that should be a red flag for any intended targets. Purchase orders and invoices are some of the most common words and phrases included in malicious email subject lines. Trends observed for code repository secrets. Red Sky Alliance observed over 1,500 user credential sets contained in code repositories over the past 2 weeks. There are also numerous hits for OpenVPN client config files. Trends observed for sinkhole indicators. The top sinkhole IP this week belongs to an IP on the ya.com Internet Factory Network based out of Spain. There are also hits for Telecom Malaysia Beirut and Saudi telecom company JSC. Trends observed for keylogger attacker servers. Predator Pain attacker servers make up the majority of the top 5 this week. All right, in the intel world, an analyst is expected to be brief, be bright, and be gone. We hope the Red Short briefs are just that, and if you found today's brief of interest and useful. If you missed a previous brief, recordings are available on our portal, redskyalliance.org/redshorts. Let us know if you're interested in learning more. Please contact Jim McKee at jmckee@wapaclabs.com. Our next live Red Short webinar will be next week. See you then. And that's all I've got for today. I hope you enjoyed the material and found it useful. Like I said before, if you missed any webinars, you can find them on our website. If you're not a member yet, you'll have to sign up, but your membership is free and will give you access to all types of great Red Sky Alliance content. Thank you.